Hi ladies! Welcome to the Feminine Filipina, a channel dedicated to all of my beautiful Filipinas out there who would like to discover their femininity, elegance, and class. This channel is dedicated to all Filipino women who wish to level up and be the best and highest version of themselves. So if you want to be a part of this supportive community, make sure to hit that subscribe button to be one of the Feminine Filipinas. Are you ready? I'm excited, ladies, so let's get started. Feminine Filipina University is in session. Girls, if ikaw yung person na you work from home or you have a home-based job or recently na bago yung lifestyle mo dahil sa sitwasyon ng pandemic in our country, then I hope that this might just be the perfect video for you. So here are the best productivity tips para ma-optimize mo yung productivity at home. So number 1 is to make your bed right after you wake up. Girls, this is important to do, especially the first productivity related thing that you do in the morning. Kasi when you make your bed, yung temptation na bumalik sa bed, na humiga ulit, tsaka matulog ulit, magle-lessen siya. So if you fix your bed right away, this will signal your brain or ititrick niya yung brain mo na it's time to accomplish something. It's time for you to start your day. And also, mafe-feel mo na you have done something. You have done an accomplishment right at the start of your day. So this is important to make your bed right after you wake up for that optimum na brain function. And also with that, if you have that spare time, that extra time, you can also organize your room as well. Number 2 productivity tip is to make a planner or to-do list. Now, kung wala ka pang planner, any notebook, kahit anong notebook will work just fine. You can put down yung mga bagay or tasks na kailangan mong makomplete the night before or in the morning, especially yung mga important tasks that you need to do. Now, ladies, an important tip that I have is that if you're just starting out, you can write just at least 3 things. Kahit 3 bagay lang, basta these are the 3 most important things that you need to finish throughout the day. So, why did I specifically say 3? Kasi minsan, the mistake that I did when I started having planners or having to-do list is pati yung mga very minimal task na kailangan kong gawin, na expected ko nang gawin sa araw na yon, talagang nililist down ko siya. And to be honest, it isn't really helpful to do that. What you can do is isulat mo lang kung ano yung pinaka-importante. Like, if you have a project you need to finish and pass, if you need to write an email for this specific person, or if you need to go to this place, just the top 3 most important things that you can do. And the benefit of doing this, of making a planner, is that when you are working from home, there will be no one who supervises you. So, magkaiba kapag nasa trabaho ka talaga or nasa school ka ba, because there's a teacher or there's your manager, there's your boss. But if you're working from home, then literally walang magsusupervise sa'yo but yourself. And it is also important na kailangan mong i-optimize yon, kasi no one will start and no one will finish the task for you but yourself. Another tip, kung bakit ko nasabi kanina na top 3 things lang or maybe top 4, basta the most important things, kasi you need to focus on the necessary tasks first. What I mean by this is yung mga big things na kailangan mong tapusin within your day, you need to do those things first. So, last na lang yung mga bagay na maliliit na bagay na alam mong kaya mo nang gawin or madali na lang para sa'yo, and just finish those difficult things first. This is such a lifesaver for me dahil kapag na-get out of your way mo na yung mga bagay na yun, yung mga malalaking task, then the smaller ones will feel easier and you will feel really good. And throughout the day, yung worry mo, nagle-lessen kasi wala nang masyadong burden kang kine-carry. So that is the advantage of making a planner and having to-do lists, because you know just what to prioritize. Next step, ladies, for your productivity is develop a morning and night routine. Dahil nasa bahay lang tayo, if you're working from home or you're studying from home, once again, walang magsusupervise sa atin but yung sarili lang natin. And I think that is the hardest part. That is where discipline should really come from. And dahil nasa bahay lang tayo, we can get carried away kasi feeling natin maraming free time, sobrang daming pwedeng gawin, and just that we have so much time on our hands because that's just the message if we're at home, which is why it's more difficult as compared na nasa establishment or nasa school talaga tayo. So thus, treat your day as if you really are going to work or as if you really are heading for school. So you need to develop a morning routine and a time frame kung anong oras ka gigising, kung anong oras ka magre-ready, when you will wash your face, take a bath, get ready, eat breakfast, or go to school. Pero ngayon, usually, is we need to clock into our Zoom classes. So, what I mean by this is, if nagigising ka ng 7 a.m. and you start to get ready at 7 a.m. and you go to work at 9 a.m., you still need to follow those things para yung time frame mo or yung body clock mo, it will still remain the same and your mind will think that, oh, you still need to be productive, you still have this schedule, you still have this deadline you need to meet. And also for the night routine, na if, let's say, dati, before you go to bed, you usually do your assignments first, or if before you go to bed, you usually read first, or even if yun yung time mo to relax, make sure that as much as possible to stay consistent with your routine sa lifestyle mo before ng pandemic, or just generally develop a structured morning and night routine so that mas na-optimize mo yung time mo na nasa short time frame lang. So the next one is have a designated phone or social media time. Girls, alam natin na social media, pwede talaga tayong mapunta sa black hole because of social media. And this black hole is dark, deep, and difficult to get out of. So what you can do is to change yung schedule of when you can use your phone or use this as a sort of parang reward system sa sarili mo if may natapos kang task. So for example, if natapos mo na yung assignment mo, then that will be the time na you can use your phone. Or maybe if may reading ka, you need to read 10 pages. After 10 pages, then you reward yourself by having 10 minutes screen time or 30 minutes screen time. Or if you want, pwede kang mag-implement talaga ng structured time frame or time window in which you can check your phone, especially social media. Like for example, when you wake up, no phones muna, but by the time na 12 p.m. to 1 p.m., then you can check social media. Then 3 p.m. to 4 p.m., you can check. Or sa gabi, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., you can do this or you can use, again, a reward system. Sabi ko kanina, if you have finished a specific task. And just importantly, ladies, that if it's not important to stay away from your phone, don't use your phone in the morning as much as possible with the best discipline that you can have, because mornings really are holy grail for us, and in the mornings we can get so much done. Alright, so don't worry, it really is difficult, but if you're trying, then you are already a winner. Next is to set up a designated workspace. So isa sa example nito is you can set up a specific area sa room mo or sa bahay nyo where you can set up a suitable and comfortable workplace na pwede ka dun magtrabaho for long periods of time, or pwede ka dun mag-aral, mag-Zoom class on long periods of time. As much as possible, an important tip that I have is yung designated workspace na to, if you can, ladies, to have it as far as possible sa bed mo. Kasi sometimes when we have our workspace just beside our bed, which usually it is. For me, I have a workspace na close din sa bed ko. But if you have the opportunity, if you have the chance to have your designated workspace na far sa bed mo, then I do recommend this. Because may nabasa ako na if nakikita natin yung bed natin, it signals some sort of a lower productivity, or it signals our brain to rest, to sleep, and to be dormant almost. But don't worry, it's much better to have a designated workspace than to just do yung mga works mo sa literal na bed mo. So if you have a certain space sa bahay mo, use that and optimize that because it will really benefit you. Next is to know your productivity peak window. So this is where the question arises. Ikaw na person, are you a morning bird or are you a night owl? Okay, so there is no wrong or right answer. So yung meaning lang nito is that you have to know yourself and analyze yourself kung anong time frame ka na dito ka talaga, yung productivity level mo, pwede mo siyang ma-optimize. I have watched a YouTube video that says na it's not really that great to glorify yung mga nakikita natin sa YouTube na 5 a.m. morning routine videos. Kasi diba, alam niyo guys, if you have seen one of those that it really is moving and it really will inspire you to also wake up at 5 a.m. But I really just want to remind you that not everyone, even if they wake up at 5 a.m., not everyone will be productive at 5 a.m. Just like hindi lahat ng morning person are productive at night as compared to night owls. So it really doesn't matter. It just depends on your lifestyle. And there are some people na their lifestyles just really aren't suitable for morning routines, for 5 a.m. morning routines, which is fine. You just need to know your time frame and to optimize that time frame for you to be productive. Now, if you're someone who is very efficient in the morning, that is great for you. But if you're someone na hindi ka talaga productive and hindi mo talaga kaya gumalaw during mornings, then there's no need to worry. You can adjust yourself and start doing your work at night or early mornings depending sa preference mo and sa time na yung creative juices mo will flow. Next is to batch your work. I really love this tip, ladies, because ito yung time saver talaga para sa akin. Dahil personally, this is what I do, especially with this channel, and that is, binabatch produce ko yung work ko as a content creator here in YouTube. Now, what does this mean? So, yung meaning nito is that if kailangan kong sumulat ng outline or script for a video, then usually I will not write just one script. I would usually write 2 to 3 scripts at the same time or continuously, as opposed to yung susulat ako ng script, then mag-search ako ng pictures, then I will edit a video. Yung tuloy-tuloy na process, I usually don't do that, but I batch produce my work. So when it's time to write, I only write. If it's time to download photos, I only download photos. And if it's time to edit a video, then I will only do that. I will only edit a video. This trick really helps me be more efficient. And really, guys, I believe na if you batch produce your work, then it will be efficient kasi you are only focusing sa iisang task. So you're only focused on one task at a time. So this will boost your brain. For example, at work, pwede kang mag-batch produce ng pagsusulat, ng emails, or phone calls. And at school, pwede mong i-batch produce yung reading, pwede mong i-batch produce yung assignments, or yung pagsasend ng requirements. Next productivity tip is to fix yourself and change your clothes. Especially guys, if you are someone na continuous yung work or school hours, like you really need to work from home na kailangan 8 a.m. sign in and then 12 p.m. sign out, or at school tuloy-tuloy yung online class mo that day. Ladies, changing from sleepwear to loungewear or a comfortable, presentable top and shorts will make the biggest difference in signaling your body na yung pag-sleep or yung chill time is over and ngayon it's time for you to do some work. So, kapag nakapantulog ka talaga, it is much better to change into a different clothing. Now, it could still be pambahay or loungewear, but just something that will inspire you or motivate you or signal your brain that it's now time to be productive and it's now time to get out of your sleeping rut or your sleeping schedule. Fixing yourself, just like putting on maybe a really light makeup, yung super light natural makeup lang, or fixing your hair as if you are going to school or work will help boost your productivity signal and will overall make you feel ready to go to school or to go to work and get some things done. And ladies, I believe that is the end of this video. I hope that you learned some productivity tips to apply into your life if you're someone na nag-work or nagsa-study from home right now. I appreciate you watching this video, and if you like this content, please make sure to subscribe and to like this video and to share this to your friends. It would really mean so much to me and I would really appreciate it. I love you all so much. Thank you guys, thank you ladies, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye!